Nashville, Tennessee, home of the Grand Ole Opry, the Ryman Auditorium, and country music. So this week we're going to take a trip over to the Country Music Hall of Fame and see what they got over there for us to see. Looks like they have something for everybody over at the Country Music Hall of Fame and Museum, and for me the beginning kicked off very nicely with an exhibit dedicated to Bordeaux and Felice Bryant, an American husband and wife country music songwriting team, and they wrote many of the hits by the Everly Brothers, such as Bye Bye Love, Wake Up Little Susie, Dream, and also Love Hurts. Most importantly, for those of us living here in Tennessee, the song that they wrote that everybody knows is Rocky Top, the theme song for the University of Tennessee. Also on display are various manuscripts and correspondence from Keith Richards of the Rolling Stones. We next enter a section of the museum that's called The Journey Begins. Here we get to enjoy many of the various outfits and musical instruments used by those who began country music when it was in its early days. Names we come across in this section are Bonnie Dodd, Sari and Sally, Riley Puckett, Ernest Pop Stoneman, Jimmy Rogers, and the Carter family. On display they have saddles, boots, guitars, and cowboy hats worn and used by cowboys Gene Autry and Roy Rogers. And then we come across many of the Grand Ole Opry greats like Minnie Pearl, Red Foley, Roy Acuff, Eddie Arnold, Hank Williams, Hank Snow, Lefty Frizzell, Kitty Wells, Johnny Cash, Wanda Jackson, Jerry Lee Lewis, Elvis Presley, the Everly Brothers, and Jim Reeves. If you are enjoying my video, I'd like to ask you to hit the like button when you're through watching. Also, if you would like to subscribe, please hit the subscribe button. And if you would like to be notified of when I put out new videos, there's a bell. You click that and you'll learn when I'm going to put anything out in the future. There are 3 cars on display right now at the museum. The first was a car owned by Webb Pierce. The second one is was a car owned by Elvis Presley. It is a gold-plated Cadillac, and the third happens to be the car driven by Burt Reynolds in Smokey and the Bandit 2. And once again, we hit a hodgepodge of outfits, guitars, a manuscript or two, and some awards waiting for observation. These are items owned by the following can be seen: Chet Atkins, Hank Williams, Lester Flatt, Earl Scruggs, Bill Monroe, Maybelle Carter, Jimmy Rogers, Keith Whitley, Chris Christopherson, Roger Miller, Dolly Parton, Glenn Campbell, Sonny James, Loretta Lynn, Emmylou Harris, Bob Dylan, Dottie West, Freddie Fender, Kenny Rogers, Eddie Rabbitt, Barbara Mandrell, George Strait, Reba McEntire, Ricky Skaggs, Alabama, Charlie Daniels, Hank Williams Jr., Casey Musgraves, Taylor Swift, Jamie Johnson, Brad Paisley, Big and Rich, and Vince Gill. If you visit the Country Music Hall of Fame and Museum, you'll also get a chance to tour the Hatch Show Print Shop. It's an active printing company that's been around for 141 years, who specialize in various billboard type of posters for different engagements, musicians, sporting events, that sort of thing. And that's connected to the Country Music Hall of Fame. Also, I do have a video showing my visit there, and I want to put the a card for you to click on if you'd like to check that out. Here we have Glenn Campbell. I'm going to be visiting his museum soon here in Nashville. I'd like to share with you, if you do visit the Country Music Hall of Fame and Museum, that you can take all the photographs you want, but you cannot do videos. They will stop you, and it's just one of the rules that they have. Walking through the museum, I found it interesting how many names and how much history they have here. And even if you're not a country music fan, it's hard to deny the talent that has come through Nashville, and names that you'll know. Once again, I'd like to thank you for stopping by and enjoying my video, and if you would like to hit the like button, I'd appreciate that. If you want to subscribe, that would be even better. And I will be putting another video out next week. I hope you have a wonderful week, and stop by again next week, please.